esteemed guests and speakers, good morning. First of all, I want to thank the Let Me Learn Malta Center for this bold initiative. I'm sure that after hearing today's international speakers, you will all leave here a bit more knowledgeable and motivated to make a difference. And since the presentations and speeches that will be delivered during the seminar will mainly focus on leadership, I am sure you won't mind if I focus on another equally important characteristic of a successful business organization, which is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship has been defined as an individual's ability to turn ideas into action. It includes creativity, it includes innovation and risk-taking, as well as the ability to plan and manage the projects that will lead eventually to achieve your ultimate objectives. Equipping our business and startups with sound entrepreneurial skills is key to a successful economy. Lately, we have started to experience the need and the sound development in our startup market, which increases and makes better and more effective measures in providing the essential tools for businesses to start, to grow, to consolidate, and to be in a position to internationalize and also to explore foreign market opportunities. And to this end, this administration is focusing on facilitating the development with tailor-made programs. Programs which are focusing on identifying the strengths and the weaknesses of these businesses together with their needs along the different stages of the enterprise life cycle. Furthermore, concrete measures have been initiated and others are being in the process, are being developed. So the provision of entrepreneurial skills is a horizontal priority in all these measures. Over the past 2 years, the Ministry for Economy has embarked on new initiatives such as the EBITS program, aimed at assisting entrepreneurs to achieve better results through the use of IT and having a e-commerce platform, and has sustained other initiatives such as entrepreneurship through education in collaboration with the Ministry for Education, with the objective of making available a grant to all Maltese primary and secondary education institutions, so they are able to fund entrepreneurial projects related to entrepreneurship education. This year's edition of the Entrepreneurship Through Education scheme witnessed a good level of take-up, whereby 27 entrepreneurial project proposals were submitted, and that is quite a good number. These projects were submitted by 11 colleges and 1 learning support center, comprising of 23 schools, of which 9 schools are at primary level and 17 are at secondary level. This year's projects have showcased the creativity and innovation that can be achieved. And such projects range from the social entrepreneurship aspect to script writing, ethics in fair trade. There was one on the diversifying of recyclable and organic materials, the production of documentary relating to life, to the life cycle of a small and medium enterprise, and that is just to name a few. Through the efforts of its different departments, such as the SME Support and Development Unit and the Incentives Management Unit, Malta Enterprise, which is the government entity which is in charge of developing entrepreneurship and attracting foreign direct investment, is an active player in the start-up environment and the continuous provision of entrepreneurial skills to our businesses. Starting from the conceptual stages of an enterprise, an entrepreneur will at times require, of course, direction, expert advice on a number of fields which are related to his activity, and an incentive offered by Malta Enterprise. The Business Advisory Scheme plays an important role in providing this necessary support. Complementing the role of the market in this particular area, the advisory scheme offers the facility of a number of expert business advisors in a number of fields, such as startup support, marketing and business planning, and tries to manage the advisory services in a way that will promote eventually better entrepreneurship. A first in many aspects, the Cardona Business Incubation Center, or KBIC in short, offers those facilities which are synonymous with the initial stages, with the conceptual stages of businesses operating in innovative and creative sectors. And housing a number of startups, KBIC operates an incubation center which facilitates the objective and the operative aspect in the first few years of a business. And the center offers a good opportunity for different companies to learn from each other's best practices, and a chance, of course, to collaborate which enhances the transfer of knowledge and skills pertinent to an entrepreneur. Since 2014, we also have a running project with MCAST, which is the local college for art, science, and technology, for student startups this time. An agreement was reached between, in the first quarter of last year, for a number of KBIC units to be transferred to MCAST for the development of new startups originating from the college. And through this development, and in collaboration with Malta Enterprise as well, the MCAST Entrepreneurship Center was set up in Cardona. And since we're on the subject of relating education to industry and industry to education, it is important to note that KBIC has been offering a module on entrepreneurship for the Institute of Tourism Studies, and collaboration is expected to develop further on this project to offer more a comprehensive experience to the student. Another initiative which I'm glad to speak about, and which has been now in operation for more than 1 year, is the takeoff facility at the university. And the facility offers office space and enterprise support for the high growth startups, both whether they have been conceptually devised by students or non-students. And this assistance also offers a competitive call for financial assistance under the Takeoff Seed Fund Award, where we had 2 successful runs already, translating in a number of startups, some of which are successful stories, which are today experiencing rapid growth, from a start fund of 10,000 euro to crowdfunding exercise of nearly €500,000 in less than a year, and that's a huge success. A number of government agencies, academic institutions, and the private sector are currently also collaborating on entrepreneurship initiatives. We understand that in order to maximize available resources, we have to take stock of what is available in the market, both through government measures and those also offered by the private sector. And currently there is a working agreement between active players operating in this area to pool resources together, thus offering a better support service. And we can mention MITA, which is our information technology agency, Malta Enterprise, Takeoff, MCAST, the newly set up Valletta Design Cluster, which is a working group in Valletta, and others in the private sector such as Microsoft and PwC. The scope of this collaboration and this collaborative exercise is to map out what is needed to develop support services for entrepreneurship, to achieve excellence even further, and we will continue to encourage such initiatives. Also, through continuous efforts with the Malta Communications Authority and other private initiatives endorsed by the Ministry for the Economy, a number of courses focusing on e-skills are being offered to entrepreneurs, which are fostering knowledge in this essential aspect of enterprise success. What do we have in the pipeline? Mentorship. Preparatory work is currently being undertaken by the SME unit within Malta Enterprise to develop a comprehensive and an effective mentorship program for small and medium-sized enterprises. This program will be taking a number of gaps and tackling a number of gaps and question marks which entrepreneurs encounter, both when starting up and especially when in the process of consolidating and growing further their sphere of activity. And the mentorship program will be focusing on expert support from experienced individuals in a number of sectors, coupled with a training program which will equip participants with the necessary entrepreneurship skills. My concluding remarks. We all want business to reach new heights. We need to produce good products. We need to create high-quality jobs, good quality jobs, and we need to add to the country's international reputation and visibility. And Malta does a formidable job in attracting foreign direct investment, and we freely trade around the globe. There's a lot of competition out there, but we have a good reputation as a place to do business and as a safe place and a place which offers high quality of life, good education, and we intend to build on that. Malta Enterprise is doing its part by working hard, very hard, to achieve its goal of being service to local businesses, and I pay tribute to their sterling work. The government is also determined to help enterprise flourish, but of course your help in instilling the necessary skills that are needed is essential. Business First is functioning as a one-stop shop within Malta Enterprise, which means that a good variety of services can be found consolidated in one centralized place. This is not only beneficial for startups, but also for established businesses. However, I do need to stress that, as is evident with this event today, there is a need to strive in order to succeed. A clear vision, calculable goals, good leadership, and much determination are all important factors within any business, whatever the size. This is not only an employer's role, but it's actually a team function. Employer and employees both benefit from successful business. So I wish you all here today future success. Remember, the government, Malta Enterprise, and Business First are by your side. We are all ready to help. And I wish to thank you and wish you, of course, an enjoyable day. Thank you.